So at that moment, I was like, you know what? I think in the back nine, I'm just going to try to be a little more agreeable. You know, just try to go with the flow a little more. Now, I didn't think this was a big adjustment to my relationship. Turned out to be huge. I didn't realize I was that fucking disagreeable. Evidently, I was. Because I quickly noticed my wife talks to me in a regular voice, you know. She doesn't like what I say. She'll give me shit back. She breaks my balls or whatever. But I noticed, though, whenever she was going to ask me to do something with her that she thought maybe I didn't want to do, all of a sudden she would take on like this eggshelly kind of voice, you know. She'd be talking normally. You going out tonight? You can do some stand-up? All right, cool. Then all of a sudden she'd just be like, yeah, hey, listen. There's always some sort of inanimate object that she was playing with. Yeah, hey, wanted to talk to you about something, you know? Really like timid, like she was trying to figure out which wire to snip so the bomb wouldn't go off. Like, yeah, hey, listen, a friend of mine said there's a new restaurant that opened up right around the corner and it's supposed to be really good and I don't know, I was thinking maybe we could go out one night, you know, have a date night, see if it's actually as good as they say. Now, the old me would have been like, oh yeah, great, fantastic. I'm only on the road 41 weeks out of the year. God forbid I spend one fucking night on my own goddamn couch. I mean, Jesus Christ, why don't you just take me to LAX, stick me on a fucking plane and get me back out there? Am I even a person to you? Or am I just a fucking ATM machine? Is that what it is? Right? That was the old me. Yeah, no, that was the old me, but not new easygoing Bill. No siree. I just went like, all right, cool, sounds like fun. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And I swear to God, she went, yay. And then she came over and she gave me the sweetest little peck on my cheek. Yeah, I felt that jolt of love you feel in the beginning of the relationship. Took me by surprise and she walked out of the room. I was like, wow, what was that? I want more of that in my relationship. I'm gonna try some more of this agreeing shit. This is pretty good. Yeah, so we go out. Yeah, we go out to dinner. We have a great time. In the next 2 weeks, it's a little more easy going, you know? It's a little more easy breezy there, right? And everything's fine. She's talking to me normal. And then a couple weeks goes by, and all of a sudden, once again, the eggshell voice. She just starts going, hey, something I've been meaning to talk to you about. You know, we're going to that wedding up in Paso Robles, you know, in a couple weeks, you know. We're supposed to just kind of go right up and come right back down. Well, you know, I was just kind of thinking, you know, we both love wine country, and what if we just didn't come right back? What if we went up and maybe stayed an extra couple of days, you know? Take something that was going to cost $900, make it cost $4,000. I just thought maybe we could do something like that, get reconnected. And I just go, yeah, sure, you know? Sounds great. And she was just like, wow, you are being such a good sport lately. And now I'm waiting for that peck on the cheek, but it doesn't come, right? She just stands her ground. Because, you know, women, you give them an inch, they want to take a mile, right? So she's just standing there. And she's just kind of like, okay, cool, because I was also thinking, you know, it's not just the wedding, you know, there's like all these events around it. Like there's the night before, the drinks, you meet people, then the morning there's a brunch, then there's the wedding itself, and then the day after there's like a little pool party thing. And I was thinking, I don't know, you know, maybe we could go shopping and buy different outfits for each one of those events. So look at me. Obviously, I don't like to shop. I'm just not into this shit. But I went along with it. And I got to tell you, though, she was right. Right? I go up to Paso Robles. I hate picking out outfits. All of my outfits were laid out like I was some 8-year-old kid, you know? And I'm just sitting there like, this is my breakfast outfit. I'm going downstairs. I'm going to have waffles and some bacon, maybe even some pancakes. Now I have on my sport coat. Ooh, I'm a big boy. I'm going to talk about the environment and have some drinky poos, right? And dude, we got along great. We looked great in the pictures. We ended up hooking up. We had a fantastic fucking time. And I've just been doing that. And I've never gotten along with her better. That's basically what it is. All you have to do to make them happy is just once a month agree to some shit that you would never fucking do. That they want to do, and they'll just be like happy as hell. Yes, exactly. Basically, what you guys are looking at here is a broken man. After 20 years, she finally got the saddle on my back. She's petting my neck. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Which way do you want me to pull the wagon? Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Agree to whatever dumb shit. And you can't just agree. You gotta be enthusiastic about it, you know? Like farmer's market? Oh boy, would I! Oh my goodness, is corn in season? Well shit, I'll hold the bag. I'll tape the game, don't worry about it. So anyways, I'm a married man with a kid, happily married man. Yes, I am. I love my wife to death. I love everything about being fucking married, but I'll tell you this right now, we do fight a lot. We do argue all the time. If I've learned anything in 5 years of being married is we're always working on me. You know? Evidently, my wife is this completed work under museum glass that is to be admired and studied. Like, how did she do that? And I'm like one of these guys, you know those buildings that just has scaffolding around it for like 6 straight years? So you're like, are they ever gonna finish that thing? Is that some sort of insurance job? Jesus Christ, what a piece of shit. You should just tear it down and start over again. Yeah. I have a temper. So that's the thing. That's what kind of ruins things. Everything else I do is fine, but I have a fucking temper, and it just ruins shit. And then my wife always says the same thing. She's always just like, I just don't understand. Where did that come from? Where is that coming from? It's you just go from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds. It's like, first of all, I idle at 75 miles an hour, all right? So don't give me this 0 to 100. I walked into this restaurant at 75. I could hear that guy talking too loud on his cell phone from the fucking parking lot. Yeah, I fucking tried all of this shit enough. Whenever she says that to me, though, I swear to God, I just don't understand. Where is this coming from? It actually hurts my feelings when she says that, you know? Because it makes me feel like she's not listening to me. It's like, honey, how many childhood stories do I have to tell you before you follow the breadcrumbs to the absolute lunatic that you married? Didn't you ever take a psychology class? I'm not that complex. Like, I'll tell you guys a quick childhood story. I'll tell you one of the funnier ones, right? One time when I was like 6, my older brother was 8. We were in the back seat of my dad's car, and we were like laughing, and we were excited because it was around Christmas, right? And my dad just had this thing. He just didn't like joy, you know? So he's sitting there driving. He's going like, Jesus Christ, knock it off back there. Christ, you're giggling like a couple little schoolgirls. Christ, you don't straighten up. I'm going to buy you a doll for Christmas. And then he did. I swear to God. He made us hold him up. My mother's taking pictures in front of the Christmas tree. I'm just standing there like, Afterwards, I ran upstairs to my top bunk. And my dad knew he fucked up, to his credit. He came up, he tried to smooth it over. He's like, all right, come on back down. It's over. Come on down, enjoy the holiday. And I'm like, no, I don't want any kids. I fucking hate you. Right? He eventually coaxed me down, you know. He softened up a little bit. Look, you don't get your fucking ass back downstairs. No one else can open that gift. I'm moving out. I said moving out. I go back downstairs all shell-shocked. Here's another gift for you, Billy. I'm like, is this a fucking dollhouse? When does it end? Yeah, that was Christmas, and those were people that loved me. I just don't understand. Where is this coming from? I just don't understand. So, I gotta do it though. I gotta work on the temper. No, I'm gonna tell you why. You're not gonna like the results, miss. This is why I'm gonna do it, because if I actually don't have a temper, like, I just think to myself, like, what could my wife complain to me? Like, what could my wife bitch at me about, right? I fucking crush everything. I do. I take out the trash. Okay, the gate was squeaky the other day. I made sure that was done, you know? I pick up after myself. I like to think I'm a good dad. I work my ass off. I make a great fucking living. Crush all of that. All she has on me is who I am as a person. That's it. Yeah, if I could just not be who I was when she met me, I think I'd have a shot, you know? So we figured out the number one thing we fight about is television, you know? I watch sports, she watches those Real Housewives, you know, it just doesn't work out, you know? You guys have the Real Housewives out here? You do? Yeah. It's just, I imagine it's just the most depressing fucking thing ever, isn't it? Those women, they just look so fucking exhausted, you know what I mean? They just put the war paint and the circle tits, just trying to fucking tuck it in and fucking, like an athlete at the end of their career, just trying to limp out on the field one more time. They're not as fast as they used to be. It reminds you of your own mortality. It's just like, ladies, just fucking sit down, put on something flowing. I'll put on a sport coat. We'll be in bed by 8:30, right? We're fucking old, you know? So we realized that, I don't know, we always fight about the television. So I'm like, well, what about documentaries? Why don't we just tape something we both like? We both love documentaries. They're fun, right? You watch them, you learn something, you repeat it at a party, people think you're read. So I tape, you know, first one I tape is on Elvis Presley, right? Now I love Elvis, okay? He fascinates me. He's like the first rock star with the power of television. They just intersected, and he went to he ascended to this level of fame that no one had ever been to before. Hence, he made all the mistakes because there was no one there to help him out. Right? He got a piece of shit manager that stole from him. Bam! He stopped making music, started making shitty movies. He's not a good actor, right? Does that. Married a minor, started doing drugs, got fat, got an entourage, got even fatter, started wearing onesies, doing karate kicks, splitting his fucking pants. Nobody's saying shit. You look good, King. You like that? You like when my royal bulls hang out? We love it, King. Keep fucking going. Starts doing pills, gets addicted, he fucking dies alone on a toilet. Here's some for the guys. Guys, if you're dating a woman who's always cold, all right? And I don't mean here, the vitals. I mean the feet, the hands, the fingers, the extremities. Almost as if her heart isn't strong enough to fucking pump the blood out. You know those women? No matter what month of the year, they're fucking cold. Every sleeve they have fucking hangs down to here. You just see like 2 fingernails hanging out. Any drink you give them, they gotta hold it like a toddler. They get in bed, they put that cadaver foot on you, you're like, yeah! You can't breed with that. All right, you're gonna have sickly little children with allergies. Kleenex in every room. They're gonna come out of the womb with the cold. Yeah. A few years later, they all got glasses. I can't go to school today. The pollen. Can I watch my iPad? And you're sitting there going, "What the fuck happened? I played sports. What are these things? What happened? What happened? You dumped one in Debbie Blue Toes. That's what the fuck you did. Jesus Christ, use your head. You think she's gonna make a strong baby? She's not. All those flamingo-legged chicks, you know? Influencers. We used to call them whores. Now they're leading the herd, evidently, right? Yeah, back in the day, women like that did not survive the winter. All right? They froze to death under a buffalo blanket or some shit. That's not what you wanted. Back in the day, you ever see paintings of hot chicks back in the day? They're like fucking fullbacks. That's what you wanted. Something that could take some punishment, you know? Take a couple of pieces of plywood off the dome during a tornado. Something with a big ass your kids could hide behind as she fought off a bear and you were running in from the fields. I'm coming for you, Clementine, right? shit. These fucking skinny chicks, I'm telling you, they used to die right and fucking left. But over the last 100 years, you had all these inventions. Centralized heat, right? The C-section, it just keeps them alive. They make all these sickly, whiny kids.